Thank you for listening to this podcast from
theunheardnerd.com.
If you like what you hear, please consider liking, sharing, reviewing and subscribing on iTunes, Stitcher or your podcast feed of choice and help us to keep creating and improving our content.
Thank you.
Hey, Will here with a little preamble before we start the show proper. This episode of Jump the Shark was recorded live from the convention floor at this October's MCM Comic Con in London. Gotta say a big thank you to MCM for hosting us again this year. What you're gonna hear is a series of commentaries and reaction as John and I made our way around the convention floors, taking in the sights and sounds. You'll also hear some interviews with people from brands that we love and have written about on theunheardnerd.com. So there's the new Escape Hunt, Doctor Who themed Escape Hunt. There's Pozu Shoes, who make ethically manufactured Star Wars shoes, which are hugely popular, as well as Hasbro as well, talking about some Puma and Transformers team-up merchandise. So lots to listen to. We had an awful lot of fun recording this show. We hope you enjoy listening to it. Apologies for a couple of recycled jokes throughout the day. If you do enjoy this episode, do share, do like, do review wherever you get your podcasts from. If you want to get in touch with us, email us. It's theunheardnerd@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter. It's @theunheardnerd or facebook.com/theunheardnerd. Anyway, on to the show. Our live episode from MCM Comic Con in London. Enjoy the show. So for theunheardnerd.com, this is Jump the Shark, the pop culture podcast. With me, as always, is John.
Hi guys.
And I'm Will, and we are actually on the con floor here at MCM Comic Con London. It's October 2018, and they do two cons a year, John, and we only ever come to the October one. Why do you think that is?
No idea.
I'll tell you what, it's because I have a birthday in May and I can never make it. So we've got here, it's a little bit before general entrance for the public, so it's very quiet at the minute. It's going to get batshit crazy in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, backstage pass, 10 minutes exclusive access.
Yeah, so we're going to try and get around and see a few things before the general public come in and fill the place up. What do you think you're going to look at today? What are you interested in today, John? Anything caught your eye?
The son of Jerry, I forget his name. Anderson. Jerry Anderson. Anderson.
The guy from Thunderbirds.
Yeah, the guy who made that Thunderbirds program. His son is making a new puppet show called Firestorm, interested in that. And also we're going to see a sneak preview of a bit of Mortal Engines, hopefully.
Well, we think so. There's a panel. I think there'll be some sneak preview, but that's right over the other end of the con floor. So we're going to have to.
It's in the cinema truck. Apparently.
The cinema truck. We're not entirely sure what the cinema truck is, but we're going to go and have a look. And throughout the day, I'm going to try and talk to some people here at the con, find out what's going on, and even try to grab some of the organisers and chat with them as well. So for now, we're going to take to the floor.
Indeed. See you guys later.
Alright, well, our first failure of the day, about 2 minutes after we've recorded the introduction, is we have not got into the Mortal Engines screening.
2 minutes late.
The travelling cinema truck is literally a travelling cinema truck, and it doesn't hold very many people, so we got here about 1 minute past 10 before the fucking doors are open, and can't get in. It's too busy.
Too busy. Have to come back at like 2:45 by the looks of it.
Yeah, there's another screening at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock for Mortal Engines. I wonder what chances. I think they probably sold tickets for Overlord. They're showing the entire film.
That's right. Yeah.
Overlord.
World War II Nazi horror film.
So I think they've sold tickets in advance of that. So I imagine that's going to be full. We won't get into that. On the other hand, opposite the moving cinema truck, there's a fucking huge queue to meet Frank Miller. Frank Miller being well known for it's the Sin City series of comics.
Yeah, it's Dark Knight, Batman.
Dark Knight and
300.
Yeah, so some very seminal comics. And the queue's very big. I think we might just sneak past and take a sneaky photo.
Is he there now?
I don't know. Is he not? Are people literally queuing for nothing?
Yeah, they're literally queuing at an empty desk, waiting for their hero.
Well, I mean, he is a legendary comic creator.
Yeah.
I feel a bit sorry for Chris Claremont, who's just a couple down, who's got maybe a third of the number of people waiting. And then John Romita Jr., who's got about 6 people waiting for him.
It's early days, the doors ain't just opening. Sure, it'll pick up.
It is. I mean, actually, I don't know, last year when we were here and they opened the doors at 10, it suddenly felt suffocating. And that hasn't happened yet, so no. I don't know. I mean, it is half term here. Maybe it won't be as busy with people being away.
That's right. Stay home, look after your kids. We want the space.
At the moment, it's quite pleasant though. But we might just be on the opposite side to the doors, and everyone's just piling in. And
a tidal wave of fandom coming towards us.
Comic-Con tsunami. I can see Spider-Man hanging from the ceiling. Can you see Spider-Man?
An official one, yes.
Yeah, I mean, there's fuckloads of. I mean, let's address that, John. In terms of cosplay, what are you expecting to see a lot of this year?
Oh God, I expect there'll be tons of anime around here that I won't recognise.
Yeah, I mean, there's loads of stuff we've already seen. We don't know what it is.
Already started to see Marvel superheroes. Quite a lot of Attack on Titan I've noticed already.
I mean, the main one usually is Harley Quinn, but I don't think Harley Quinn will see so much of this year. I'm expecting to see a lot of Doctor Who.
Oh yeah, new Doctor, maybe some female cosplayers turning up as the new Doctor.
And over on the opposite side of the convention centre, because we're literally everything we want to see will be the opposite side of the convention centre. They do have the TARDIS from Doctor Who, actually from the series. It was used in the series.
The actual prop one. Why are we standing here talking?
So okay, maybe we should head over there, have a look at that, and there's some sort of escape room. But I want to try and interview someone there, and find out a little bit more about that.
Cool. Yes, find out some details.
So I'm here with Claire from Escape Hunt, and I'm very excited at MCM this year. We've got a Doctor Who sort of escape room thing. Claire, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, Escape Hunt are very excited to be working with BBC Studios to launch official Doctor Who escape rooms around the country next year. And we have brought a world-exclusive taster experience, which we're calling the Escape Cube for Worlds Collide, which is the name of our game, to Comic-Con. It's kind of a 5-minute taster experience that people can come in and test themselves against the clock to see if they've got what it takes to save the universe.
It's very exciting. I brought my daughters yesterday and we took part, and they're 11 and 8, and my 11-year-old has just discovered Doctor Who for the first time, so she's very, very enthusiastic. She cracked a smile, which is unusual from her because she's becoming a teenager, and but we got to see the TARDIS as well, and the TARDIS here is actually one from the TV series, is that right?
I believe it is. I mean, I'm only looking after the Escape Cube, but I'm told the TARDIS is the TARDIS from the TV show, and I was really excited to see it as well.
So for those that don't attend, just a little rundown. You go into a room, there's puzzles to be solved, and you have some assistance from the Doctor remotely, and an assistant in the cube as well.
Yes, so our full escape rooms last an hour, and they're fully immersive environments, full of puzzles. We not just do the Doctor Who rooms, although we're really excited about those, but all different environments. And this cube is we've got some very talented games masters who will guide you through the puzzles in character. It's just a sample of the type of puzzles that will be in the room. We really have there's all sorts of surprises in there, and yes, when it comes to the full Doctor Who rooms, there may be some special guest, I don't want to say appearances, but there's definitely some things that fans of the show will enjoy.
So recognisable characters, we think.
I don't want to promise anything, but we think if you're a fan of the TV show, then there'll be lots for you to enjoy in the room.
And some of the technical bits, what age range does this appeal to?
Well, we know that Doctor Who's fan base is all generations, so we're aiming for a room that all generations can enjoy, so something for everyone, from the younger sort of families to real escape room geeks that want a really challenging puzzle. There's something for everyone.
Great. And lastly, where can people find more information online?
If you head to escapehunt.com for information on all of our rooms, or escapehunt.com/Doctor Who, and sign up to the mailing list to be the first to hear when tickets go on sale. And also if you head to our Facebook Facebook page, Escape Hunt UK. At Facebook, we've currently got a competition running where if you like the picture of our booth at Comic-Con, then you will be entered into a chance to be one of the first to play the full Doctor Who room when it launches.
Perfect. Claire, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, we're in a noisy part of the con floor now, and John, we are queuing at the minute.
We are
At the sort of Warner Brothers DC area here on the con floor, to have our picture taken with apparently an actual trident from Aquaman.
apparently so. Yes, a fiberglass trident actually used in the movie.
This is what we're told, and we've got a free bag and a badge as well. And we're being moved on. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Say hello. Say hello.
Hello, I'm very sorry. I just asked him to move on. I apologise.
It's one of the very lovely people who are working here, who insists that I get as close to the gentleman in front of me as possible. I don't know how he feels about that, but he looks quite nice. How you doing, sir? Are you enjoying the con?
Yes, I am.
Do you mind being recorded?
Not really.
Great. It's for a podcast that no one listens to, so don't worry. No one will ever know.
Okay.
How are you enjoying the con today?
The second day, I'm enjoying it still.
And what are your highlights today? What do you want to see?
I think I have to see Overlord when it's on.
Have you got tickets?
No.
I don't think you'll be seeing it. We tried to go to the Mortal Engines thing 2 minutes after, and it was already full. I think they sold tickets in advance, didn't they, for Overlord?
No idea then.
I think fuck it, we should raid it and just get in. We'll break in. Are you with us?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Very non-committal. I think he's in. I see the look in his eye, John.
Cool.
Thank you. Right, so we have wandered into the gaming section, which is a bit of a mystery to me because gaming stopped for me in around 1990 something. But we are by the Nintendo area.
Nintendo orientated.
And the game of the con seems to be Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. And the queue is freaking long. I mean,
This is a big one for Nintendo.
shit!
One of the big titles.
I've just noticed, Joe. Do you see that sign? The sign
2
there.
hour wait.
If you're queuing here, it's a 2-hour wait. There are people queuing there 2 hours to play Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. It looks like, and Pikachu.
Yeah, it's 2 different versions.
I mean, the game comes out next month. Like in a few days. I think, I don't understand why people need to play it that early.
Obviously a huge Pokemon fan, so they did the half buying this game, and she's getting the Pokemon Ball controller, which is completely optional, but she's still buying it.
And then you'll never see her again.
No, she'll probably be locked away on the Switch, capturing all the Pokemons. I think one of the big things about it, I think this game actually links with your actual Pokemon Go account.
It does, yeah.
So that the two of them interact with each other, and I don't know if everything you've captured then appears in the game. I've no idea. I'm not really into Pokemon myself. It's all second-hand knowledge from the missus.
No, you're right. They've been doing a kind of clever marketing campaign where they introduced a new, never before seen Pokemon into Pokemon Go, and everyone was trying to catch it, but every time you catch it, it turns into something else.
Okay.
Which is immensely frustrating. But they're putting these videos along, and like the research into this character. It's like the Meltan, I think it's called.
Okay.
And clearly it's something to do with, like, if you catch enough Meltan, it evolves into something else, but you have to transfer it to Pokemon Let's Go on the Switch. So it's all very clever marketing, and clearly it's working because people literally queuing 2 hours to play this game. Crazy.
2 hours to play essentially a demo.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're this touch of Die Hard fans, as you said, the game's out in a few weeks.
Yeah. So let's join the queue then, John, yeah?
Oh no, what's that over there?
So something here has caught our eye. We're still in the gaming section at Comic-Con, and we've come across Beyond Blue, which appears to be a game in association with BBC Studios, where you dress up as David Attenborough and swim underwater around exploring the underwater and finding fish and stuff. It looks really nice. I have no idea what it's about. What do you think, John?
Maybe Echo the Dolphin 3?
Echo the Dolphin 3. Could be Echo the Dolphin 3. We've got... Hi.
Hi there.
My name's Will. It's at unheardnerd.com. This is a podcast called Jump the Shark. So what's your name?
Michael.
Michael, why are you looking at Beyond Blue? What's caught your eye here?
So there was a game quite a few years ago on the Wii called Endless Ocean, which was very similar to this.
Okay.
And both me and my friends were big fans of it, and so we walked past and we're affinity with basically swimming around in the sea.
Is this your friend or a stranger? Hello, friends. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Andy.
Hello, Andy. So this is a podcast that no one listens to, so don't worry. No one's ever going to hear this. We've got at least 6 listeners. I listen, you listen.
Yeah.
My mum. My dad. It's called Jump the Shark, and you can find it on iTunes, on Stitcher, Google Podcasts, whatever. You find it anywhere. Search for The Unheard Nerd, and that's our podcast channel. But yeah, we were just walking past and we saw this. We're trying to record a podcast live on the con floor. It's difficult actually because I get distracted by everything. But we saw this, and of all the games here, you've got Pokemon Let's Go, Eevee and Pikachu. Have you seen that?
Yes, yeah.
People queuing 2 hours to play that. Would you queue?
Probably not that long.
Nah, fuck that. And Smash Brothers, Splatoon, there's all this stuff, but actually this is a nice calm oasis in the gaming section. I've just been drawn here because I'm a bit scared by everything else. It looks quite gentle. But anyway, we're going to move on. Thanks, guys.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Cheers. John.
Yes, Will.
How do you feel about fucking great big swords at Comic-Con?
Well, I hope they're not too sharp. It's a bit of a worry.
I mean, there's a store here selling samurai swords.
Yeah.
And
lightsabers. Plastic.
I mean, lightsabers is fine, but there's actually proper fucking swords there. And I don't know, I wonder if you're allowed to buy them but not take them around the con. I don't know.
They pick them up later or send them to you, sort of thing.
Maybe, but I find it really weird that they sell weapons at Comic-Con.
I hope there's ID checks going on.
I mean, I know this isn't America, but eventually someone's going to go nuts and kill people.
That's a nice positive thought for the con.
Yeah, let's move away from there. So I'm here with Sasha, and we've made our way to your corner of Comic-Con. This is the Pozu stand, and Pozu are ethically made shoes, is that correct?
Yes, it is. We have come here with our Star Wars collection. It's an officially licensed collection with Disney, and we've brought lots of sneakers with us and a couple of our cosplay boots as well. So some of our best sellers, like our Raid boots, are here, as well as our sort of new Rebel Combat boots, which we launched in the last month, plus our Porg shoes, which are durable, and we make some of our shoes in Portugal, some in Sri Lanka, and we use materials like organic cotton, fair trade rubber. We've got cork, Pinatex, which, if you're vegan, it's a leather alternative made from pineapple leaf.
Oh wow!
Yeah, quite unusual. And lots of our shoes have this coconut fibre padding on the inside, so they're really good.
So these are like the memory foam mattress inner soles, is that right?
Yeah, but made from natural materials. They are the comfiest shoes to wear at the Comic-Con events when you're standing up all day.
All day?
Yeah, what else do you want to wear?
Are you wearing some? You are wearing some?
Yeah, I'm wearing the new Rebel Combats, so they've got a zip up the side.
Okay.
It's perfect. When you're late for work, these are the shoes to wear. Yeah.
And what's been the bestseller this weekend?
Ooh, the Raid boots. It's the classic, yeah.
Wow. And you've got the Porg ones here, but I can't see the Millennium Falcon ones. Have you got those?
No, not with Stay. No, they're online though. Yeah.
So where will people find them online?
It's www.pozu.com, and that's spelled PO-ZU.com.
Brilliant. Tasha, thank you very much for your time.
No problem. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Okay, we're on the Hasbro stall, stand, what do you call it? Stall, stand, I'm not sure what it is. Stand. And I'm with Nicole from Hasbro. How you doing, Nicole?
Hey, good, thanks. We're here at the Hasbro stand here at MCM Comic-Con, and we're showing the Puma Transformers line for the first time. So this is a collaboration with Puma for a Transformers themed collection. So we'll be launching November 22nd exclusively at Foot Locker stores and Puma.com in Europe, and then later this year in the US. And it'll include sneakers that are colored Bumblebee, so yellow for Bumblebee and blue and red for Optimus Prime. The sneakers have Puma's RS technology and the Transformers Autobot logo. There's also other cool apparel with the colors and the Transformers logos that fans can get as well for adults and kids.
Perfect. So that's brilliant. I mean, that's all the information we need there. So they're based. They're sort of a reissue of the original Puma running system, I think, or sort of very much based on the original running system from Puma. And we're looking at them. The Bumblebee ones really stand out. You've got the yellow, red, and grey trim. And as we're talking, Bumblebee's actually just walking around the stand.
Yeah, he's taking photos with fans and getting everyone excited for the film launch later this year.
Yeah.
It hits theaters December 22nd. 26th in the UK, December 21st in the US, and all over the globe. We're really excited about it. It's a very heartfelt story, takes place in the 80s, and fans of Bumblebee and Transformers fans in general are going to really love it.
Yeah, and a bit of a return to the original Transformers I had as a child, so I'm pleased about that.
Exactly.
No price point on the trainers at the moment.
I don't have the price point on that, but check out Puma.com and Foot Locker, and they'll have all the information.
Great, perfect. Nicole, thank you very much.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. So high drama here at Comic-Con. There's a guy from Newham Council playing Pokemon Go and seems to be seizing all the products off of one of the stalls here, and I don't really know why. But interesting that guy is actually playing Pokemon Go on his phone. Yeah, he really was.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on. There's one guy. There's lots of shelves, and they're taking off. They're like pixel buddy things or something.
Some kind of small
micro
malformed plastic figures.
Yeah. And they're all being taken away in a clear bag. This is high drama, John. I'm excited. I don't know what's going on.
That's an exciting corner of the place so far.
It's John. Hi.
Hello.
We're in the centre stage now. Centre stage Comic-Con. And we're about to watch what?
The son of Jerry Anderson has created a new show called Firestorm.
And the son of Jerry Anderson is the son of the creator of Thunderbirds.
That's right,
and
yes.
Stingray and
50XL5, Space Precinct.
Yeah.
Loads of stuff.
Quite a few things. So yeah, we're just waiting for people to come out. It's quite busy. Seems quite a popular panel.
So popular. I mean, you think something new from the Thunderbird style. People, wouldn't think this many people would be interested. I honestly thought this would be a much quieter event.
They've done quite a lot with their PR recently. I don't know if you follow them on social media or anything like that, but there's been a real resurgence. They've done a lot with their sort of social media awareness and exposure recently. Saying that, I knew nothing about this. So
no, I accidentally stumbled across it a few days ago. If I remember rightly, I think it might even be something that was crowdfunded. I'm not sure. We'll find out very, very shortly.
I guess we will. So yeah, we're just waiting for Jerry Jr., as I like to call him, to come out.
We will give him a real name.
He's not actually called Jerry.
I just keep calling him Jerry Anderson's son. I can't remember his actual name.
Okay. We'll find out what his name is. Probably last name Anderson.
Yes.
Would have thought. You never know though. Never know though. Okay, we're waiting. And we're listening to Pink Floyd. John,
Will,
we've just seen a mini episode of Firestorm.
Indeed.
What do you think?
I was very impressed. It's like Thunderbirds Plus.
It is it's modern day, not Muppets. That's what the woman said at the intro.
They're called Muppets. They're not Muppets at all. They're puppets. They're ultra marionation. They're calling it.
Yeah. So it's we discovered it's Jerry Anderson's son's got a name. It's Jamie.
It's called Jamie. Yeah.
Jamie Anderson. It's not that original, but yeah. I'll have a word with his mum.
Yeah, Sylvia.
But yeah, all in all, very positive. It's it's quite kind of in keeping with traditional Thunderbird style, but as you say, sort of brought into a bit of a more modern age, more articulation in the face, and no strings attached.
It takes about one, two, three, 4 people to control one person. It's quite amazing.
I think so. I mean, it was only a very, very small teaser that we saw, but
I think that's what the Kickstarter paid for, basically, wasn't it? It's a small teaser, maybe to get people interested in what can be done.
Yeah. So expecting to see that on ITV2 at some point in the next 5 years.
Yeah. What they usually do, they did the last Thunderbirds reboot from Weta. They put it on Saturday tea time. They're always something you'd watch regularly with the kids. And after the first episode, it's relegated to 8 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday or something on the children's channel. It's like,
yeah.
well done ITV.
Okay, so now we're in a queue, a big queue, to try and see a little bit of what's it called, Mortal Engines.
Hopefully.
We're at the travelling cinema for take 2, trying to get in. Second time we're going to try and get into
This
this.
is our second and last chance.
Quite frankly, if we don't get in this time, I'm kicking off. We're going to storm the fucking cinema, or let the tyres down, one or the other. I don't know. Well, if we can't see it, fuck you. All right, cool. Let's see how we get on.
See you later.
John,
Will.
we've just seen the first 25 minutes of Mortal Engines.
Unbelievably, yes.
We, having not got in at the 10 o'clock screening, we were literally plus one extra person in this screening.
You got your own special seat at the back, didn't you?
I think because they'd put our phones in the same bag, they couldn't turn me away. So we got over to the incredible moving cinema, and we queued up, and the head count suggested that we would get in.
Yeah, quite easily, wasn't it? Apparently there was at least another maybe 5, 6, 7 people behind us who were going to get in easily.
That's what we thought, and then I think maybe people had gone to the toilet and come back and joined the queue ahead of us.
Oh,
maybe.
Maybe.
And we were literally the last 2 people in.
I literally had the last physical cinema seat.
And I was stood there going, well, what about me? Whose lap can I sit on? And so they brought me a fold-up plastic chair so that I didn't have to leave. But we saw, brilliant. We saw the first 25 minutes.
I can't believe it's 25 minutes because it just flew by.
A lot of action, straight into it.
Oh, lots of action, yeah. Very, very close to the book as well, which I enjoyed.
And some unexpected minion comedy.
Yes, we won't spoil that for you. We're spoiled today.
Spoilers.
Spoilers, who cares? That was an unexpected joke. I didn't see that coming at all. That was really funny.
Yeah. So we feel quite privileged, quite lucky that we've seen...
I was expecting like an extended trailer, like 5 minutes or something. We had an introduction from Peter Jackson and is it Philippa?
I don't know.
I can't remember her name.
They're the producers.
They're producing and writing this movie, and it's a personal introduction to Comic-Con. Although they said you're seeing this 2 months ahead of time. There's only 1 month to go. So
there's a lot of Comic-Cons around the country.
Yes. It's a generic message, but still appreciated.
Yes. Cool. We've seen the first 25 minutes, and based on that first 25 minutes, what do you think, John? Is this a recommendation for people to watch?
I'm definitely going to go see it.
Yeah. It's different to what I thought. I thought it might. The premise honestly didn't really appeal to me, like big cities
on tracks moving around.
Exactly, and like basically eating each other.
Yeah.
I couldn't really see how it would work, but I was sucked in quite 25 minutes sucked into it. I wanted to see the rest.
I know, it's just so annoying when it ends at that point and I heard the sound. I thought it was the sound of the next scene, but it's actually the sound of outside.
Yeah.
And it's like the lights come on and I was like, oh no, that's it, that's what we're going to see.
Left on a cliffhanger as well.
Obviously, yeah, I could quite happily sat there and watch the whole thing. I was really into it.
Okay. So Mortal Engines out soon, December, did they say?
I think beginning of December, December 9th, I think they might have said.
Something like that. Looking forward to that one. What should we go to now?
I don't know, should we go back to the gaming section?
Let's do that. So there we are. That's MCM London Comic Con done for another year. John, we've finished. We're tired.
Yes, very tired. Yes.
Yeah, it's been a tough one on the old feet, on the old back, and at the old age is really kicking in.
40, you know.
But I think it's been a fun day. What's been your highlight of the day?
I think Mortal Engines has really surprised me.
Yeah.
Especially the fact we saw 25 minutes of it, as we already mentioned.
I was really excited about the. It was a really small thing, but something I got really excited about was the Puma and Transformers collaboration on the Hasbro stand. I really, obviously went on about that a little bit.
Tried to steal them, didn't work, unfortunately.
Yeah, tried to encourage everybody in the room to turn around and close their eyes, and it didn't work. I can't imagine why. But so MCM, it's been fun. You enjoyed it?
I've enjoyed it. Yeah, it's great fun.
Great. Well, I hope everything in this recording comes out well for our podcast. If it has come out well, then you've listened to interviews from people from Hasbro, from an escape room for Doctor Who, BBC thing, and all sorts. So, Pozu shoes as well. So it's all been all very exciting, and now we're freezing, absolutely freezing, because it's freezing outside. 8 degrees was the maximum temperature today, and we're just heading back to get the train.
Lucky box thing.
Lucky box, yeah. Or a Funko Pop.
That should be a hashtag.
So yeah, we're heading home now. Get a nice cup of tea, I think. So yeah, until next time. Thanks a lot, John.
Thanks for bye.
Bye.
Last name feelings, first name I've got so many ready for any 20-minute time slot. Throw your confetti, I'm rolling heavy on a pride walk, shining light on societal blind spots. Call the Vice Squad, call the Night's Watch on me. I'm a half black rapper, half white walker zombie. I know you never heard of Tribe One and Rocky, but you're gonna wanna have us on your iPod promptly. Went against the grain and they portrayed me as a rebel. I don't wanna change the game, I wanna play a different level. And this beat is so goddamn dope, no joke. I almost wish it could have stayed an instrumental. I've been following a dream since barely 18. Suckers dare to compare like they're the same thing, but if this was just another harebrained scheme, why am I flyer than an airplane wing? And we jump like we never had to walk on solid ground. And we rock like we don't know how to turn the volume down. And we dance like we never wore a tux or ballroom gown. You'll know when you see us, cause we work like we didn't have an ocean between us. Born in this form, I was forged in a furnace, and I only want your support when I've earned it. So save your money till you're sure I deserve it. Until then, download it, torrent, and burn it. I'm not concerned with Grammys or clout. I'd rather hiss the galaxy and read the salmon of doubt. No friends, only fam is the chant that we shout. Trying to make the world better and our families proud. It's just a matter of time before we get to the top. On the rise like Legos and Tetris blocks, stacking real hip-hop, electric pop, Celtic rock, and anything else you got. Throw it in the melting pot for a mixture of sacred ancient artifacts, blending indie rock guitars and gnarly party raps. Yeah, we're talented, but how do you market that? Just call it Malibu Shark Attack.